Hi guys, so we're looking at Philips Air Purifier, that series 3000i, with a clean air delivery rate of 400 cubic meters an hour, and basically it claims to remove almost 100% or 99.97% of airborne allergens. I am super excited, super happy with this item because it does make a significant difference. I've used it now for a week, but throughout that week I've had one incident where this sort of proved itself straight away, and I'll tell you a bit more in a moment. And also I've had enough time to kind of experience what a difference it makes to the air quality. But first, let's just very quickly have what it is. So basically, here is where the filter is, and it will come in this box, and basically this front panel will be off, the filter will be exposed, you'll need to push it in and close the panel. Also you need to remove the packaging from parts as well. Now it's literally plug and play, it's super easy to operate. I do have one reservation, but to be completely honest with you now, I'm not that bothered. But what's happened is it's something that's got an app, right? Because these days everything needs an app, right? It's something that's got an app, and it connects to your Wi-Fi. And my issue is I've had quite a couple of power failures in the house because we're just doing some electrical work, and ever since the last power cut, it just sort of doesn't want to connect to my Wi-Fi. I've tried resetting it, but my app is still active, but it says the device is offline, and I think I'll just need to sit down and, go through the process again. But that's the only reservation. Now, the actual device is super easy to operate. You literally have got on-off button, this one here, and then it's all touch screen. You've got the allergen sort of indicator, you've got gas indicator, and something called PM 2.5. I'm not necessarily techie, so I don't know what it is. Basically that shows your battery. You can switch the light off, and it's got 3 modes. The modes are automatic. That's what it is now. Automatic mode is fantastic because it will actually adjust itself to the amount of allergens and any other kind of airborne pollutants in the air, sort of, and it will either accelerate its suction power and air emission power, or slow it down. So right now it says that the air quality is really good in this room. So as you can see, as you can hear, it's running really low and it's very quiet. Let's listen for a second. Okay. By the way, it doesn't flicker. It's in the camera. Basically, when you record it, that's why for some reason it's all flickering. Here it's static. Now, another one is a turbo mode, and we can try to activate it now. Wait a second, I'm being silly. That's how you're doing it. That's how you switch the modes. Okay, so can you see the difference? Okay, so now it's sucking more air in. And the reason why it went up to 2 is because it's standing right next to a mat that's rolled up, waiting for its turn to be put on the floor. And it's probably full of dust still, so it's sucking it in more, and hence the air quality has dropped. And sleep mode. So now look what happens. It comes down, it switches off all the lights, and then you can barely hear it. Okay, so I quite love that. Okay, let's go back to automatic mode, and I'll tell you a bit more about it. So what it does is, like I said, it sucks the air in, it filters through, through the filter, and gives out a completely different quality of air. Now, when I put it on for the first time, and that's the first incident that I've had with it that sort of proved how effective it is and how necessary sometimes a device like that is in a modern home. So I have an ozone generator in my fridge, and my daughter took it out without actually switching it off. So it was on this continuous ozone emission mode where every hour for a whole minute it sort of sucks oxygen in and emits ozone, which is a harmful gas, right? But it's not the kind of gas that you would sense straight away. It needs to be accumulated in the air before it actually starts affecting you and you start noticing it. So we clearly didn't notice it. I have no idea. I think it must have been stood there on the window ledge for almost a day. And then when this one went on, immediately, literally immediately. It's not even in the same room. It's quite a distance away from that ozone generator, but immediately it went into code red and indicated that there is a harmful amount of gas particles in the air, and put itself in a turbo mode and started sort of cleaning the air. Right, so that was the first thing that I thought, oh, that's a bit of a lifesaver. And also, like I said, you can feel the difference, right? It's much easier to breathe. I normally have windows and doors open. If it's a nice day, my doors are open. If it's cold, rain or shine, my windows are always open, because I really have I struggle, I gasp for oxygen all the time. I struggle with breathing, so I need a lot of oxygen. Now with this one, my windows are closed. Okay, it's horrible and raining outside, but that's not the point. The point is my windows are closed and I still have enough oxygen for breathing. So look, you see, it's just come down to 1. So the air quality is considered to be optimal in this room. I honestly cannot recommend it enough. Okay, despite that little hiccup with the app, which I think is my fault, I just need to do it again. Despite that little hiccup, it's fantastic. All right, and also it looks sleek, right? I love the gray and white combination. That's my best, all times favorite combo of colors, and just the way it's designed, everything about it. I'm super, smitten. I love it, and I can definitely recommend it. And if it's within your budget range, right, because it is quite, steep, it's something like 450 quid. But if you can afford one, go for it. Okay, you won't regret it, and you'll feel the difference almost straight away. Well, hope this was helpful. Enjoy breathing clean air, and bye-bye.
Right, so just received it now. I love the fact that it says removes 99.97%. I've just got it now, so I'm just gonna go open it up. But look how big it is. It's bigger than me. There we go. My leg is here, from the ground to here, halfway leg there. I'm not small. This is a very big box. So the first time I have it open, I'm gonna have to remove this. Actually, I pulled this because there's a yellow sticker here, so I have to remove it. I have to put the filter here. So I just removed the filter. This is how it looks like without the filter. You can see how big it is. And now I'm going to remove all of this. Okay. Then I'm gonna put it inside there. Right. So there it is. There is the filter. I'm gonna push it in. Okay, I'm gonna push it inside here. Then I'm gonna turn it on. So I just turned it on by just pressing the power button. It's all completely touch. It's doing something right now. I can feel it sucking something in here. I'm just gonna go through the manual, try to figure out what to do next. It's not flickering, by the way. It is just the doing L2. I'm not sure what that is. It's just the camera. Oh, it's already started. Don't know if you can hear it. It's actually started already doing something. So, it says indicated as a gas on. That came on. I'm not sure what that is. So it's doing something. This is actually the initial startup. I'm gonna give it a couple of weeks and then do the full video. So this is actually what happens after you just started cooking, and it immediately is done automatically, which is it's been set on automatic. Actually, I'm using the software. You see the Wi-Fi is connected, everything's connected. But all of a sudden, as we were cooking, the smell from the cooking, it changed this level. First of all, it told me that the pollen level has gone up, allergy level has gone up, and then it says the gas level has gone up. It's very bad. So you can see that it's actually on 65 now. But it is working to try to reduce it. It goes to 61, and I can smell the difference. It's actually trying to fix it. The air that's coming out of it is the clean one. It's sucking it's using the filter. It's inside here. It's using it to to suck all the air out, but it's doing it automatically. The automatic version actually does it by itself. It takes it in, takes it out. The most important thing about this is that the air becomes so beautiful, so clear, and you smell it. You smell it. It's like gone up. I actually did this on purpose. I came in here and pumped a lot of, pillows. But it requires to be on this. It needs to be one. If you have any dust or any allergy or any viruses, it actually, because it clears it up. Things that in the air, it takes it in. And the beautiful thing, because it takes it in a cyclone, it takes the whole house. It covers the whole house. So that's okay. So I've used this now for a week, and I can tell you, I don't think I can live inside this house without it. The house is so clear, so very nice. There's no smell. House is so clean. The air is so clean. No more stale smell or feelings in the air. No more pollen. People, if you are feeling like the pollen issues of hay fever, which I suffer a lot, very much for hay fever, this is beautiful for you. I prefer this than other models because I really like it, especially that it's connected to the Wi-Fi. I can connect it to it from the car, and it even sends me notifications if there is any problems in the house, which is as soon as there is a level of the house that goes high, if there is somebody cooking or anything like that, it actually sends me a notification saying, hey, there is a warning, the level has gone up, we're in a warning. And if it goes to critical, it says, hey, we're in critical. It sends those notifications. I would prefer this.